Date 2. After finding my girlfriend's phone unlocked, I discovered she and her friends had a group chat rating their boyfriends. I was dead last in every category, and they shared intimate photos mocking my body. When I confronted her, she just laughed and said, "You should be grateful I even touch you." I didn't respond. 3 weeks later, she showed up at my door. "Please, babe, I'm begging you." So I planned a controlled demolition instead. For the next week, I was the perfect boyfriend, attentive, thoughtful, normal. Meanwhile, I quietly moved my important documents and irreplaceable items to my office, redirected my mail, prepared a new place to stay temporarily. The day Amber left for her retreat, I helped her pack, kissed her goodbye, and then executed everything in sequence. First, I moved out what mattered to me, about 20% of the condo's contents. The rest, the furniture we picked together, the art, the kitchen gadgets she loved, I left untouched. Material things can be replaced. My self-respect couldn't. Then I had the locks changed, the security system recoded and her key fob deactivated. Legally sound since the property was solely in my name and she had no rental agreement or equity claim. Next came the digital separation. I didn't just block her. That would be too obvious. Instead, I set up forwarding rules and filters. Her messages would appear delivered, but would actually go to a separate folder. I'd never have to see her calls would ring but go straight to voicemail. To her, it would seem like I was just ignoring her. In reality, I would never even know she was trying to reach me. The third step was the social firewall. I didn't blast her publicly. That's amateur hour. Instead, I sent individual messages to 10 mutual friends I actually cared about, included screenshots of what she'd said about me, about them. Oh yes, her friends rated them too, and about their partners. No commentary needed, just evidence. For my business contacts, I sent brief professional notes explaining that Amber and I had parted ways and to direct any communications to my official channels only. Then I checked into a high-end hotel across town, ordered room service, and slept better than I had in months. Amber's retreat ended early on the third day. I know because the security cameras I'd installed at the condo, which she never knew about, sent me alerts when she tried to enter. I watched remotely as she discovered her key didn't work, her code was rejected and her increasing panic as she realized what was happening. The first text started at 8:42 p.m. "What the hell, my tea doesn't work, are you serious right now, answer me." I didn't, of course. Didn't even see them until much later when I checked that filtered folder. A week later, she emailed me a spreadsheet of her supposed contributions to our household expenses over 3 years, demanding her fair share of the joint purchases we'd made. I didn't respond, never opened the attachment. That money was the cheapest price I could pay to learn who she really was. Her friends started texting next, the loyal defenders sent to make me feel guilty. They got the same digital black hole treatment. By the second day, she was at my office. My staff had been briefed, polite, professional but absolutely no access and no information about my whereabouts. The security footage showed her screaming at my assistant, demanding to know where I was. My assistant Kate handled it beautifully, calm, emotionless and with security on speed dial. By the end of the first week, the social implosion was complete. Those screenshots had worked their way through our social circle. Amber's friends had turned on each other, realizing they'd all been subjects of mockery too. Their little ratings club had become mutually assured destruction. It was during the second week that Amber's marketing firm went through an unexpected security audit. Nothing to do with me officially, but when auditors discover an employee has been using company servers to store and share unauthorized explicit images, there are protocols that must be followed. Employment terminated, legal team notified, personal item